Hello and welcome to my Let's Play Minecraft series Rocket World, episode number 47. The time has come to do something about this nether portal behind me from the savannah village to the nether. The other side's pretty bad. So I'm going to take it apart and build something new. Coming up in today's episode, I have a friendly discussion with the local piglins and I have a small lava issue. So let's jump in and get started. I managed to get so much blackstone from this bastion that I think it might be a bit of fun to use the blackstone to make a sort of mini bastion out of this that I was saying looks so awful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way down the bottom and I'm going to start building up a base and have something a little bit like our bastion over there that is supporting a sort of a bastion topping to it as well. So I'm going to go and have a play and we'll see how it goes at different stages. I'll probably have to take this tree out here, I think, and yeah, let's have a bit of fun. Right, there we go. I've cleared out all of the forestry that was down here. There was only a couple of trees, but I couldn't be bothered to go back and get my hoe, my diamond hoe, so I used 3 stone hoes. I think that was a mistake. I mean, the diamond hoes had efficiency on, so they would have walloped through those trees much quicker than this stone hoe, so oh well, you live and learn. Right, now I'm going to start putting together roughly where I'm going to put this. I'm guessing somewhere around about here I'm going to build a base and build it up and see where we go. I'm going to put a foundation down and I'll bring you back. Right, if we have a look at the bastion here, you see that it's generally quite square. And I do like building in circles actually, so this is going to be a nice change for me. And it's really gnarly with bits missing and holes poked through and cracked bricks here and basalt there, so, and big gaps and things where walls have collapsed. So I think I'm going to enjoy putting this together. So let's have a look and see. We've got this as a sort of rough base outline. That's where the nether portal is above, and then I've counted out sort of 3 blocks on either side. And yeah, I think I'll sort of start just laying out ow, who did that? A squarish foundation. I don't have my bow on the hotbar, do I? You've got a nice crossbow there, haven't you? Ow, another one. Could do with some gold armour. But never mind. What did he have on his crossbow? Anything special? No. Anyway, so let's have a look. So coming across there, so these are going to join up like this. I don't know, we'll leave the corners knocked off. And it's going to come over to there. Let's take those out. I know they won't be seen necessarily, but it gives us a bit of an idea, and that's got to go into the wall a bit. So it's going to be sort of that sort of size. Let's have a block in the middle lighting it all up just temporarily. And get rid of those again, put those back in. Right, and oh yeah, we can't have things like gaps underneath, that looks a bit silly. What I'll do is I'll do a bit of detailing later on when I've roughed out the sort of shape. I think what I want to do is I want to start off building the walls up fairly normally, like this. And then I want to have the walls all collapsed on one side and it to be a bit hollow, and we'll have some of that basalt. Am I getting... No, there's something going on. There's lots of action around it, it's quite fun. There's no end of piglins coming by to play catch with their arrows. So let's have a look. So, whoops, didn't mean to do that. So it's going to come along like that, and maybe this would be the start of it. It's got a long way to go though, isn't it? Yeah, let's do another couple of layers of bricks. And then what we'll do is we'll start opening it up and putting in some of the more damaged segments. Right, I can start putting some of this in as well now. Right, so I think what we'll do is we'll start. We need a bit of a solid base over this side, so we'll bring that along there. Let's come up here. Still needs to look fairly solid here. Oh, we've got a long way to go, haven't we? But we do want to start thinking about that side having collapsed in a bit. That's a bit straight, isn't it? Let's have a few jagged blocks in there, although they'll probably be taken out and put and replaced with the basalt and things like that. So we'll have this side as well. I suppose on the inside I'm going to need a way to get up and down, aren't I? Right, well I'll try and work out what I'm going to do with this, because there's a long way to go up, and then I shall bring you back with an update. Right, here we go. This is what we got so far. So I started the base here, and you can see I've put another level in here, and there's one in there. It goes every 4 blocks or so, and the tower's been building up and up all the way around. It's now sort of encompassing the nether portal area. So it's a bit square, it's a bit even at the moment. I'm just trying to get a rough shape and feel of this. I'm going to make this a little bit more uneven, I think. It's a bit regular, it looks like an open mouth at the moment. So still lots of work to be done, but it's got some height. We can get a bit of a sense of size for it now, so it's all good. Now it may not look like too much has changed, but on the inside I've done a lot of work now, so let's go and have a quick look. So if I make my way back along here, and then we can head down here. What I've done now, I've got rid of the scaffolding and we've got little staircases running down the corner. It's a little bit of a compromise for convenience, really. All of the rooms are in. Some of them have mixtures. We've got some blackstone here, the blackstone bricks and the cracked blackstone bricks as well, but not all of them. I think you'll find if you have a look, most of the walls are still just blackstone brick, which is not particularly good. This is an open level, which I'm going to use to get in and out at ground level here, and I think that works reasonably well. When we go up a level, we then got other little floors. This is part of the wrecked sort of floor, so there's not much on here. And then we go up here, and you can see here's the uniformity of the brick palette, although there's a little bit mixed in here and there. It's a bit random actually at the moment. Still have to be a little bit careful around here. It can be a bit dodgy dropping down a couple of levels. But as we go up, you'll notice this is a nice big empty room at the moment with nothing in it at the moment. And we've got the portal here, which is the main area that we're going to be working with. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. This actually goes out here and over to the Bastion over here, so that's something I've got to work into the scheme a little bit, because it's not easy to get to from the portal room. But up above the portal there is another room as well up here, which I will be working on. Well, it's not a room, it's the roof. So that gives us a reasonable view of the whole area from up here, which is quite nice actually. But it's still a bit blocky, a bit boxy, and the texture is very uniform on the outside. Although I've got this, the main thing is to get the staircases and the shapes of the room. I'm probably going to start taking big chunks out of the wall again now to make it look as damaged and as worn down as this one over here. And also I'll be putting in the material varieties, the mixing up the blackstone varieties as well as the basalt as well. So that's the aim for the next stage, so I'm going to get on with that now. Okay, now I've taken some chunks out of the outside on all the faces here. I'm going to put in some basalt now, I think. So using this as a sort of a guide, I'm going to start removing some of these edge pieces along the jagged edges and replacing them with basalt instead. So something along those lines. It's not polished, is it? No, because this is stuff I picked up there. So it should be a case of just pulling it out and replacing it with the stuff that I've already got. So something like that, I'm guessing. And I'm going to do it fairly randomly. And I need to get in and out here, so this should be okay with the flow out. I've got to fend off this lot. Like, oh, come on. Well, if we get him in the way. What? Oh, you must have piercing. There you go. I'll have a look and see what he had on that. Piercing 2, yeah, I thought so. Right, anyway, let's carry on. What's he doing up there now? Oh my goodness, I'm supposed to be recording this. Can you stop? Pork chops. Right, there we go. Right, let's carry on. Okay. This is not going the way I envisaged. Right, let's take those out. We'll put some of these in here. Now I think we're going to have to do some of these here as well, but not all of them. Let's take that down a bit further. Can I hear somebody creeping up? No, it's me. I'm getting paranoid. Oh, it is somebody creeping up. I thought it was. Right, okay, there you go. Okay. Ooh, 35 levels. It's amazing how quickly the levels stack up when you're doing this. You're doing a building project. Right, okay, I'm not sure we'd better see too much from too many places. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not too easy to see at the moment. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry on. I'll probably take some of this off here as well. Make it look like nice, sharp, jagged teeth. And then we'll come back and have another look. Right, now I think that's looking a lot better, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that's come together. I think I'm going to do a little bit of work on the inside, but first I might put a few bulges and inconsistency on the outside to make it look like it's been patchwork, repaired and things like that. So a little bit more uneven. I think these faces are pretty much what we see on the normal bastions, but there's also a little bit of unevenness that I can add in as well. Perhaps walls leaning to and things like that. So I'm going to go and do that, and then I'll get a start on the inside, because I'd like to do a little bit of lava on the inside as well, but perhaps in a safe way rather than just raw running down the walls and the floors. We'll see. It's got to be navigable, isn't it, really? Right, let's get on. Right, now I've just been taking the glass out here because it looks a little bit too sanitised, really. And I was going to put some chains down, and if I do that, yeah, okay, you know, this lava escaped a little bit, which is a bit of a pain, so how am I going to get that down there? So I want to put it back in again, but I don't see how I'm going to get it on. Let's put it down there like that, and then, oh, crikey, that's not supposed to happen. What? Ooh. Oh. Oh no, what have I done? Oh dear, I think I'm in, oh my goodness, I think I'm in a little bit of a pickle here. Right, okay, so I've got that, how am I going to get a middle chain in? How am I going to get back in there to do, I've got to come down the stairs. No, I'll have to take the lava out. The only trouble is I've taken out all of the access up to the top other than this staircase over here now, so I got my scaffolding on me. Let's have a look. It is here. Oh, there's a bucket as well, that's lucky. I didn't think I had that with me. Right, I'll have to go up and over the top, so oh dear, what a nightmare. God, lucky to get away with that. How much further? Oh, quite a fair bit. It's quite tall, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a bit too far now. Right, let's go down and see if we can take care of this. So here's all the staircases. Oh, hello. You come for a swim? There's plenty of lava for everybody. Right, okay. So, oh yeah, I need to take out the lava. Ooh, caught that, that was lucky. Bucket. Where is it? There it is. And do that. And then we can put the chains in. Oh yes, that's good. Oh look, We've got a victim of the lava there. Right, chains, let's put those there. That goes on there, and then we can pop, oh, can we pop the lava in? Because we've got more glass downstairs. No, no, no. Take out the glass here. Put more chains in. Like that, like that. Okay, now the lava can go back in. Whoops. Yep, upper floor. And let's pop the lava in there. Not that one, that one. Right, and that's going to work, is it? But do I get burnt as I go up nice and close? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's alright actually. Yep, yep, yep. So I can do that on the other side as well. Right, okay, disaster averted. Right, I'll do that. And then it might be time to have a little bit of a look around the base. So I'll get this one sorted here. Right, now we've finished building the portal room. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. It's quite big. Yeah, I thought it was going to be reasonably big. I've broken up the edges a bit with these here and these here. And let's have a look and see what we've got. I've done a tiny bit of decorating on the inside. To be honest, there's not a lot that actually gets decorated. I mean, I've got some storage chests down here. There's nothing in them, but we've got the lanterns. They have lanterns hanging up. And there's gilded black stone worked in. We've got some uneven floors. I didn't put holes in the floors, which is quite common, just because it's supposed to be a little bit more practical really. We've got the nice lava under control finally, which is always good. And as we work our way up, we will come into better rooms eventually. And we come up to here, we've got, well, as I've been encountering piglins? Yeah, piglins, can't say it. I've been confiscating their gear, so as you can see I've had a few people interrupt me while I've been building there. There's a few bits and pieces dumped in there. I don't know where they got that from. And there's the glass that I ended up not using much of. So this is a little bit of storage here. Oh, I didn't show you on the outside, but I've actually created a banner using the snout pattern that I got from the Bastion over there. So there are some snout banners on the outside as well. And if we go up to the very top, we've got a snout stone there, and we've got a block of gold up here to keep the piglins happy. So the snout banners are just down here. It's very difficult to see. Perhaps I'll cut across and go and climb this tree in a minute and show you. Okay, here are the banners that I put up, one on each side there. I wasn't quite sure what to do really. I sort of made it look a little bit like you've got the pig nose there and perhaps some pointy teeth sticking out from the bottom of a drawer or something. That's the idea I came up with for that. And I wanted them fairly dark because I didn't want them to stand out too brightly on the side of the sort of portal bastion. So I think they turned out reasonably well there. Yeah, I'm quite happy with those. Right, well that's about it really. So if you have any ideas for doing interior decorations, then do let me know, because I'd be interested to find out what you think. There isn't too much interior decoration on the Bastion, so I've gone with minimal really, but if you have any better ideas, then drop me a comment. That brings us to the end of today's episode. This week we have two great comments from the Nitwit Raid Tower episode number 44. I just couldn't choose between them, so I had to have both. Firstly, Jugerite said, "Raids can be fun and rewarding. Very interesting way to take it on. Another great episode, as always. Looking forward to the next one." And then Nano said, "Such a fun battle episode. Liked your little idea for making Minecraft. So unique." You can find a link to both of their channels in the description below. Thanks for your comments. It really keeps me going when I hear great feedback. I don't mind constructive feedback as well, so feel free to drop me a line below for whatever you want to say. Thank you all for watching today, and I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more on a regular basis, then consider subscribing. Likes and comments will help us get to 200 subs, and we're not far off now. Look forward to seeing you all in the next episode, so have fun and see you later.